What's going on, my fellow Jedi and Padawans? Welcome back to another Jedi gaming video. Thank you guys so much for coming back to the channel, and if you guys are new, welcome. Y'all have been blowing the channel up lately, and I truly appreciate all that support. Hopefully y'all are continuing to like the videos from here till the end of the season. Then we got some nice fancy Arc 3.0 as well as just some new content coming out because it is a little dry right now. But in today's video here, I'm going to go over a sleeper for a god roll that I think for Solar 3.0, mixing into the PvE, PvP god rolls for this bad boy. I use it mainly for the PvE realm, not really too big on the bows in PvP, but it does have a nice feel to it, so it can be a very good pair for a hand cannon SMG, something like that. So first off, we're going to go over the PvP god roll, I think, for this bad boy right here. First off, we're going to go with elastic strings for that nice faster draw time. Since this is a precision bro, the charge time is a little bit slower for that extra damage. So this is really nice for that draw time to be taken down. Now, for our arrowhead that we have right here, I'm going to go with this for accuracy and stability when we're in the PvP realm. This feels very nice, and that little extra stability, if you're getting flinched, helps a lot with this bow right here. Now for our third slot, personally, I would go with moving target or well-rounded. So when we throw our grenade, we get a stack of well-rounded with 10 range, 10 stability, and 10 handling per stack, stacking up to 2. It is very nice to have all of that addition. So you can have up to plus 20 in range, stability, and handling with this. So a great PvP and PvE perk. And then moving target, because we're always moving around with that bow inside a Crucible. Finally, for me, for Crucible, I would probably go with explosive head or opening shot. So that first shot accuracy with opening shot is super nice for the PvP realm, and then explosive head just deals that little extra bit of damage on enemies when you hit them. You might be able to get a little bit less inside of Crucible with those headshots because it is hard to do that, but having this hit and give that little bit of damage that splits into the explosive is very nice, especially hitting somebody behind a wall with this. When they go to duck and heal, you can finish them off for that little health that they have left. Now moving on to the PvE god roll, in my personal opinion, again, we're going to go with elastic strings here. Think that this is your best bet for that charge time decrease, allowing us to shoot a little bit faster. Then for me, I'm going to go with this fiberglass arrow shaft. We don't need the stability as much in PvE, but that 15 accuracy is really nice for hitting some of those enemies that have small hitboxes, like the Vex hitting them in the chest. That accuracy definitely helps for something along those lines. Like Light.gg has right here, we're going to go with well-rounded again because that 2 stacks that you can earn for range, stability, handling, very nice in the PvE realm. And then also Archer's Temper, so on precision hits, decrease the draw time by 25%. This is very nice for this bow. Like I said, it has a slower pull or draw time because of its precision frame, so having Archer's Tempo on there is very nice, especially when you pair it with something like Incandescent with our Solar 3.0 to spread that scorch around. I think, me personally, would go with an Incandescent roll over explosive head. Now the damage increase isn't there for sure because of Incandescent, but it applies that scorch and that explosion, so Incandescent is way better for that ad clear in my opinion. This does a little bit more damage and does a good little bit of AoE, but I think the pairing and synergy that you can get with Incandescent is way better, especially pairing it with Archer's Tempo. Hard to get that precision damage to proc with this, so if you're going Archer's Tempo, definitely would go with Incandescent in that 4th slot. even Vorpal weapon is a very good backup, because I have had some roll from the PvE realm because you get them in Vanguard strikes. I've had them roll with 2 or 3 perks in both the second and third slot, so it's a very nice way to get multiple changeable rolls of one weapon, which I do think, again, go with Vorpal, Incandescent, or Explosive Head for that PvE god roll for this weapon. As you can see, I was blowing through a lost sector in a strike with this using the Incandescent version. Now I have a rangefinder on mine, which is also a decent perk, but definitely looking for that Archer Tempo version of this. And I love the Incandescent, especially with my Titan, because those Scorch defeats and Ignition defeats have the chances to create those sunspots for me, and when I'm wearing my Phoenix Cradles, I can spread that Soul Invictus and Restoration to everybody, so it's a very good survivability synergy for 3.0 with our Solar this season. But that's really it for this build. Definitely go give this a grind. Once again, it comes from Vanguard Strikes or that Vanguard Ops playlist. You can throw the Prosperity Ghost mod on for Vanguard. Only costs 3 of that energy for a ghost, and you just have some better loot that drops from the end, or more loot at the end of those Vanguard Ops. Very good weapon in my personal opinion, especially for a bow and solar burn. Like I said, that synergy with Solar 3.0 is absolutely gnarly this season, and especially with that Titan spreading sunspots, or even if you're playing with something where you get your abilities back by defeating Scorch enemies via our fragments, this bow can be absolutely gnarly for spamming our abilities. But thank you guys again so much for that support. Grind this bow out. Very easy to get a god roll, and like I said, with that rolling a couple different perks in that third and fourth column, you have a great way to have different options when you're running this bad boy. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.